Welcome back to our plumbing series, and this is probably the staple of plumbers and does a lot of the jobs because it involves sinks and say up to maybe a 2-inch pipe to get the clogs out. It's a 25-foot cable, about 5/16 cable, 25 feet long. And the thing about this snake is that it's powered, and you got to be careful. You can create some damage with your pipes if you got bad plumbing or you got bad joints or anything in your piping. But this case, the drill action on the back here is what makes the cable turn. All right, as opposed to a manual one, you're holding it and you're sitting there turning by yourself, by your hand. This one, you're just pulling a trigger, just like using a drill to drill holes in a wall. So how this one's used, and mostly I would say sinks and probably venting pipes. This would be the staple of those kind of jobs. Urinals sometimes are ones where these are used. But you pull your cable out, you pull this collar forward, and what this collar has in there is 2 grippers. And when you pull the collar back, it grabs the cable. So you pull this up to release it, you pull your cable out, you pull this back, and it grabs your cable tight. Because as you're pushing this into your pipe, if you don't pull this back and grab your cable, what's going to happen? Your cable's just going to push right back into the snake. So the action is pull it out, grab your cable, slowly turn the trigger, feed it in, release it, pull out some more cable, grab it, feed it in. And you're always going in one direction. And then when you pull the cable out of your pipe, on the drill, they all have reverse. Just turn it in the opposite direction and pull your snake out of the pipe. Now, one thing people forget, and sometimes even by transporting, sometimes by handling, sometimes you get home and all of a sudden you pull the trigger and nothing's happening, nothing's turning. And it was shown at the rental store, they worked fine. The little knob that's on the snake, the little black knob that's on the trigger, that sets your torque. So when you turn, it sets the speed as well. So if I have this set way up high and pull the trigger, the drill is going to turn very fast. I can slow it down so it runs very slowly. So if you grab your drill and maybe just handling it or bringing it inside, or somebody's brought it in the house for you, you go to use it and you pull the trigger and all of a sudden the thing is turning way faster than you want to, just turn that little knob and you can adjust it down to a nice reasonable speed that you're comfortable with. And then you have control and you can just go in a little bit back and forth and take it easy. Don't start jamming it in. You always want to have it turning. That's why they have a drill on these for the cable, so that you always make sure you're turning all the time. So this will be a little easier than doing it the manual way, and especially if you get in some confined spaces under cupboards or anything, and you can use the drill and you're just pulling the trigger to feed it into the pipe, maybe underneath the sink or through the bottom of the trap. Okay, well, there's another idea for you. Hopefully that'll make some success out of a tough plumbing job, and don't forget to subscribe.